Moving on to our second topic, and we mentioned this. I don't know if it was last episode, maybe 2 episodes ago. Jet brought it up as the last one. Okay, as a little quick thing, and we actually wanted to dive deeper into it. As you can see, the shirt here. The question is: can Spider-Man and Batman swap video game universes and do what the other one did? Save the day, even I guess is the ultimate goal, right? Can they finish each other's storylines? So let's get into it. What do you guys think? Let's talk about it.
Before we start, did y'all see that TikTok where they were showing Batman walking through the little thing and he was like looking at the clues and there was a dead body? He's like, "There's a dead body." Yeah, bro, that was hilarious. That was hilarious. Man.
But like I mentioned before, I think Batman can do it. You put him in New York, I think he does what he does. He can handle business. But if you put Spider-Man in Gotham, he's just not he's smart, bro. Do not get me wrong. This man is smart. He's scientist level smart, right? But he's not a detective. And maybe he can, but I don't think I've seen anything that tells me he can do it. So
now I'm gonna bring it up again. We're talking about the video games. And in the video game, Spider-Man, he does all this detecting. He has the technology. We build the technology there in the video game to do that stuff. So I think he can. Specifically video game,
right?
Not the rest of it. But he does all the technology stuff. Like just like Batman has technology, you have to go and Alfred, I need this, and he sends it, and you got to go pick it up on top of the rooftop. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
For Spider-Man, you go back to the lab, you build this. Oh yeah, I need a cure for this, and he goes and makes a cure. Or I need to figure out the radio signal for this, and he goes and figures out the machine to. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I get that point.
I think it could. I think it could be done. The biggest thing I would think is Justin hit it kind of perfectly. I kind of thought about this that whole what's his name, Scarecrow part, man. That was crazy. And I guess if you looked at it the movie wise, the Mysterio, but we're not looking at it movie wise. We're looking at video game wise, and I don't think he's. I mentioned it before. He went through the where everybody's turning in the Spider-Man with the dragon's breath. And but it's not the same as that toxin, that hallucinogen that Scarecrow sprays. That Scarecrow spray is crazy, man. I don't know if Peter was going to be mentally strong enough for that. It's not like you're fighting guys with the ghost, the demon, whatever, demon spray, but it's actually him in his head. You know what I mean? And like Batman had to go through like that's the part I think. Like Justin said last time, mentally. I think technology-wise and smarts-wise, they can do it, but that mental edge, I think that's where Spider-Man would be a little lacking in the video games.
Okay. Coach, what do you think?
I mean, as far as everything else is concerned, we can all agree that when it comes to fighting off like the people that are in both games, both of them can handle that. That's not the issue. The issue is not, like the little things that lead up to that is what we're all trying to break down, whether or not Spider-Man can actually do what Batman does. So, and like Jan just said, I mean, besides that Scarecrow thing, Spider-Man's got it, right? Like, I don't see a reason he doesn't have it.
So you can get all the clues together, especially with like the Riddler. The Riddler had some crazy. The Riddler only sees Batman as his equal, right? Like there's no other person in the world that can match him intellectually. So you guys think he can do all those clues and solve what he needs to solve in order to find the person that he's kidnapped, or something like that?
Yeah, like thinking about I'm thinking about Gotham City. That stuff is Batman's throwing batarangs at little green lights and timing it. You know what I mean? And you control the battery, and you're just controlling it. What's stopping Spider-Man from just shooting webs like and just hitting those same targets? You know what I mean? There wasn't nothing like intellectual though. Yeah, but like I said, then I mean you can get the little nano spiders, you know what I mean, and do stuff like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like they both got what it takes to do it.
Those question marks, retrieving those question marks wasn't much of a mental thing. Like he wasn't playing games with his head, I don't know. Maybe Spider-Man doesn't have the Batmobile though. It's just something that just actually just popped in my head. The whole Arkham Knight was basically like half the Arkham Knight was Batmobile stuff.
And there's a
Those
mission
drones.
in there where you gotta fight like 50 of them.
Bro, there's 100 of them, man. I spent like 2 days on that damn thing, man. Like,
yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, missiles coming everywhere. I didn't even think about that until just right now. Yeah, man, maybe that's a huge advantage Batman has. The Spider-Man going to bring the buggy, what spider buggy or whatever.
The spider buggy, yeah.
But that's not even in the game, so I mean, yeah, that's crazy. I didn't think about that. That's true.
Now, Cody brought up the fighting. I think one thing that honestly might work against Batman, there's a point in there where Spider-Man's getting jumped, like viciously, by like 6 people that are super powered. Mm-hmm. I don't know if Batman can fight that gauntlet, bro. Like individually, like he might have something, but 6-on-1, dog, like.
Well, Spider-Man didn't win that fight, right? Like they whooped him, and
no, that's why he got whooped. Yeah, viciously.
Yeah.
I mean, what about that fight with what is it? It's Electro and the Vulture. You think Batman could win that fight? A lot of that was Spidey sense.
Spidey sense, and then actually being in the air, right? Like Spider, we had to kind of like web around the buildings and dodge stuff. Yeah. I guess on certain levels.
The tough part too is there's points in the Arkham games where Batman gets help, like,
he gets help from Poison Ivy.
Yeah, like
stuff like that.
I think it's Arkham Knight that like is it Nightwing that helps him? I can't remember, but he does get help throughout those games. Like majority of it is him, but
Spider-Man really doesn't get anybody to help, right? It was just him.
Besides everybody kind of turns his back on him, actually.
Yeah, that's a huge point for Spider-Man.
Yeah, there's no one.
That is a huge point.
That is. I mean, if Batman had help in his games like that, that's going to be a factor because we're just taking them out of their own games and putting them over here. So now Spider-Man's getting help while he's already doing everything himself. Yeah, maybe.
He's got Alfred now.
And then I just think like
pretty cool.
Like in Batman's world, like, and Jan like retouched on it, like just the mental battle that it takes to just go like this happened 3 separate times where it's just like a bunch of villains and you got one night to solve it all, and then in between one of those nights your whole identity gets revealed to the world and you're getting hit with hallucinogens that you're seeing like your worst fears realized. Like the Joker's I guess in Spider-Man's case, the Joker's kidnapping your guy in the chair and torturing him and killing this person. Like I don't know, man. Spider-Man, like, he has his work cut out for him because that stuff is rough, man.
Well, let me ask y'all this: do y'all think, like, as far as switching them, we're just picking them up and flipping them? Are there is the game going to be played the same? Are they going to be doing the same like missions? It's going to be played out like that because that's how everybody's thinking of it, right?
I think so. Yeah,
that's how I perceive it.
Wouldn't you think Batman would go a different way, like about doing it?
He can adapt and do something different.
Because I think I'm thinking we're constantly putting him in positions that we're putting them in each other's positions when they would probably do different things, completely different things.
That's fair. That's fair because we know Batman analyzes everything and he's looking at situations and like, okay, well, I need to get prepared. Yeah, that's fair too.
All right, well, that's another thing. Like, does Batman gets a lot of help? Like, Alfred, I need this, send this, and the plane drops it on the rooftop. Does he have those advantages in Spider-Man's world? Does he have an Alfred?
No, let's say it's just him. Because that's the whole thing.
Like, Spider-Man does get a lot more help, and Batman gets a lot less help. I mean, he doesn't have those tools.
Mm-hmm. Dang.
Okay. But Spider-Man does have his upgrades, so I mean,
so going back to the
my boy, man. Spidey.
No, yeah, Spidey, for sure. Going back to the fighting though, I guess like Jet mentioned, can he handle You think he would put himself in that situation or be able to get out of that situation?
That's why I said what I said, because when y'all brought that up, I couldn't think of a defense until I thought about it now. Would he even be in that position?
Man.
Well, I don't remember how Spider-Man got in that position, but
I think it was going into the prison, right? It was a prison riot, or they were trying to break out, and he ended up showing up to try to help. And all six of them.
Would Batman fall for something like that?
I don't know. I mean, has he ever gone to prison? I mean, his whole game is a prison riot, right? Like everybody breaking out and stuff. So
that's what I'm saying. Like anytime there's like something that like needs his attention, like he goes. Whether it's like the nurse is being trapped in the medical facility and he has to go rescue them. Like he might like analyze the building, but he still has to get in there. Like at some point in time, like he has to face them.
Very fair, but. And I know this is bad to say for the situation, but it's Batman. He's gonna have a way out.
Yeah,
that sounds like a heavy ass cop out.
And that was my problem with this whole thing, because we know Batman has hella plot armor. He's just a prepared guy. Like that's how he always has been.
That's always his thing. Yeah, he's got an out for everything. He's got a way to beat Superman if something goes wrong there. He's got a way to beat every member of the Justice League if something goes wrong there. So
I'm saying he
has a plan for everything.
That's what I was thinking.
But he's getting thrown into a world where he doesn't know anything.
That might.
You know, he doesn't know anything about this world, so there's really nothing he can prepare for.
So then, if we're doing that,
if I'm Superman, I'm just hovering in the air and I'm just gonna laser beam him. Like, what are you gonna do to me, Batman? Like, you know what I mean? Like.
But to add on to what J Max said, so let's say, if we're doing that for Batman, he goes into the world, he knows nothing about it, then we're saying Spider-Man doesn't have an Alfred, he doesn't have all this to help him, he's just in the world like he normally would be.
No, but in the video game world, like I said, Batman's got Alfred, and Alfred's almost just as smart and intellectual as Batman. I swear to God, man, he just doesn't do the physical side of it, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't know, man,
I don't
tough.
think he struggles until he gets to that fight.
True. Batman?
Yes. Like, if he goes into that world and he does things differently, I don't think he will struggle with anything unless he gets jumped. Yeah. And like you said, like he knows Arkham Asylum, he knows Gotham, like he knows these places.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You get thrown into New York, I mean, he's still like one of the smartest people in comic book history. But like once it gets to them hands, bro, like these are superhumans and there's 6 of them. Like I think he can individually like maybe fight 1-on-1. Might even be a stretch there, but 6 superhumans at once, I don't know, bro.
So couldn't we agree that if they're both flipped, when Batman got to that 6v1, it's raps, and when Spider-Man got to the Scarecrow, it's raps?
I don't think it's guaranteed rap. I think it's guaranteed raps when Batman gets to the 6.
That's crazy to not go both ways.
Because I mean, we're just guessing on
his mental fortitude.
On Spider-Man's his ability to do it. Okay, so let me ask you this: Batman 1v6. Do you see a world where he wins that?
No. But that's why I brought up the preparing thing. But if he's going in there and he knows nothing, he's not winning that. There's no way he's prepared for something he doesn't know.
Spider-Man on the hallucinogens, toss up. He might come out a champion.
Yeah.
So,
that's fair. Any final thoughts, boys, before we move on? I think we covered it. I think
they're lucky they're in the worlds that they're in.
Yeah. Hey, that'd be cool to see, though, honestly. But you know what we didn't mention is we're controlling these guys. So, yeah, we'll survive. We got it. Both of these guys, man, we're controlling them. But let us know what you guys think. This has been a hot topic as of recently, right? So let us know what you guys think about it. Can they survive? Can they not? What do you guys think?